We are back to Breakdown Boys Wade Sensei.
Ooh, maybe we back.
Been a while since we've been recording, bro. It's you know what? It's because we've both become full-time streamers now.
Bro, we're locked in, bro.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what it is.
Full-time streamers. You with the Madden, almost nightly, pretty much nightly on Twitch.
Pretty much.
TikTok.
I have not missed a day.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get the recording done so you can get your Madden in. Me
Get a
with
quick
the
stream.
with the just chattings, you know what I'm saying? With the reacts, with the soccer coming up soon, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna take a look at that. But been a lot going on.
Yes.
In the scene, and today we are taking a look at potential rivalry in influencer boxing, potential competition. Did you see? This was about 14 hours ago. I guess this happened last night. You know, Adin Ross has been doing the boxing events. I know this personally. I was over in the first one. Did you see who they got for the second one, by the way?
Bro, I was
just about to hit you up. I forgot that. I was like, bro, Andre Berto was there. And he was wild. He was in there. Yeah, no, he was in the ring with it.
Bro, because he's a boxer, so it's different. He don't care.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like the idiot at this point because I'm the only guy that's like, well, and everybody else that's actual boxers like, fuck it, who cares?
Nah, but that's the fighter's mentality though. Obviously, they don't care, dude. You know what I know. They're fighters.
But I was gonna say, I've heard that Adin is looking at sanctioning potentially.
Well, yeah, that's
the next step.
Good.
That would be the right step. And if they do that, potentially, like I said, we might have some competition on our hands because I guess last night at some point there was some shots, some. Not bad. Not bad. Pew, pew. Shots taken across the bow and across the pond at Misfits Boxing from Mr. Adin Ross. And this is what he had to say. Let's take a listen at this.
It wasn't KSI directly, but someone from Misfits talked mad shit about me. They were like, don't do Adin Ross's boxing event. It's like not going to do good or some shit. Someone from Misfits said that. Kind of crazy, I'm not going to lie. But it's funny because Misfits also offered. They told someone from Misfits also said, "Yo, Tav, Adin just stream the prelims. Like, fuck out of here." Sorry, they scared.
Oh wait, hold on. We got more. I thought that was the end.
Chat. Watch what Brand Risk
smoke.
Oh, smoke.
Like, fuck out of here. Sorry, they scared. Chat. Watch what Brand Risk Promotions does. Just watch. It's cool, bro. Chat. I got this. I swear to God, I got this. Just know that Adin hears everything, bro. I swear to God, I got this. It wasn't.
I don't know what those sounds are in the background. I'm pretty sure he's playing The Last of Us or something because there's some creepy sounds behind that too. Yeah, some crazy shit going on. But first impression, look, you're not Lil Jon. Don't start whispering in your ear. Wait, that's not Lil Jon. Who's that? Wu-Tang? That's Wu-Tang. Don't be whispering in nobody's ear. Anyway, I don't think that's Wu-Tang either. But
definitely not Wu-Tang.
I was like, Wu-Tang. What am I talking about? Who is that? I don't know. I'm gonna get trolled now.
It's a Snoop song. I don't know, dude. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's Snoop. That's not the same song. I just keep messing things up. What do you think? First impression.
I love it. I love the energy. Listen up. I've said this. Influencer boxing can be here and it can be here.
Yeah.
Right? It can be all the way up here, all the way down here. All it takes is one of the top dogs. You're like, you know what? I want a piece of that action. That's all that it takes, dude. And no one saw Adin Ross is like, I'm going to start a promotion and compete with Misfits. But we know it. These guys have the potential to do it. And when you say, the thing that I love the most is I can hear it in his voice. He's like, somebody said I can't do this.
Yeah.
Someone's saying I can't. And just for that reason alone, this dude, he's going to somehow pull it off, bro. Just like JJ. Oh, someone said I can't do this? Bet. Hold this. I got abs now. I'm in shape. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now he's out. Now he's on, show a freaking Good Morning Britain, England, or whatever that show is.
Yeah.
Talking about boxing. Like, you know what I mean? And I can easily see. We talked about this before. Oh, any promotions that can compete with like Misfits, it's going to take an individual, not a promotion. It's going to take an individual to get it backing. Like, for example, an Adin Ross. If he is excited and dedicated to doing this and he can still do the streaming part, I think it's actually better because he's not a fighter.
That's the thing I thought too.
The time and energy that to not burn out, to build it and to grow it.
Yeah.
So I love it.
I was gonna say the exact same stuff, man. Here's the thing. As it sits right now, is Adin Ross a threat to Misfits? No. Not right now.
No.
They're fighting in a warehouse. with with Andre Berto in the ring dancing. You know, right now there's no real anything. It's the wild, wild east because they're in Miami. But this thing has potential.
Hey, Theo Baker and Joe Weller.
Exactly. It has potential because, listen, what you said is probably the most accurate thing. You need an individual that people care about, and you need a backing. And this motherfucker has a backing.
He got all that.
Here's another question, dude. Not that it's going to matter in the long run. Maybe it does. I don't know. Let's stack everything up right now. Adin is doing, I think, 200,000 to 300,000 concurrent on these brand risk fight promotion things.
Jeez.
Stupid, right?
Yikes.
Stupid. Misfits has DAZN. 5-year deal. That's their backer and distributor, right? So they have a backer, they have a distributor right there.
Yes,
They
sir.
also have some other backing and some big sponsors. One of those big sponsors being Stake.com and Kick. And who's the king of that
right.
shit? You're looking at him.
Yep.
There's nobody closer to the guys over there than Adin Ross.
Yeah, for sure.
So if they want to say, hey, listen, why don't we invest our sponsorship into this instead of that, then that's a big deal too, which is already kind of what they're doing. I saw the stake thing on Adin's wall, and you see that around the ring ropes, and you see it in the middle of the ring. Like, now the next thing we have to talk about is sanctioning.
yeah.
But before we do that, did you hear
Florida?
Yeah, they're in Florida. I mean, let's come on. You know what I'm saying? It's Florida.
They're in the right place.
They're in the perfect spot. Vitor Belfort, Evander Holyfield, son. Creator
Where can they
Clash,
fight? I
1
think
and
it's
2.
Florida, Arizona. Where else can they fight? Maybe, I don't know.
Louisiana,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
A lot of these states, dude. You could Ohio,
there you
Kentucky.
go.
I don't know, Tennessee. Obviously, Nashville is, they're putting on a lot of the Misfits events in Nashville. So
Get a fight going in Loudon. What's up?
I don't even know if we got a venue, bro. The biggest venue we got in
On
Loudon
the high school field.
is the high school, bro. That's gonna
Outdoors.
say
We're doing it on the field. Wade's like
the biggest venue we got.
pointing at his jersey.
is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the-
yeah.
The biggest venue we got is like the Ag Building over across the road. But, bro, what I was gonna say is, did you hear some of the language there? He was like, "Yo, someone at Misfits, not KSI, said, don't go fight it at Adin's thing. It's not gonna do well." I have a hard time believing that they thought it wasn't gonna do numbers because Adin, like, he's gonna do numbers, but
They might have said it's not going to go well.
go well, I can understand.
is a big difference than do well.
But what I want to say is I'm trying to figure out who he was talking about.
Yeah.
And the only person I've known that's been associated online with both of them is HS.
Oh, okay. But
HS
he's
was
not
supposed to
missing-
come over and do something with
Oh,
Adin.
I see.
And then, he had the Misfits thing and they pulled him out of the last one and he's going to fight in April.
But I mean, hey, I wouldn't. If I had the choice, I wouldn't tell a fighter to go.
this is not Misfits doing
know
the
what I'm
right thing. If you're
Yeah,
talking to
exactly.
people you want on your promotion, you don't want to be like, hey, yeah, go fight over there. No, of course. You want to be like, come fight here.
Barefoot, bare knuckle, no head guards.
Right. You
That's
don't, well,
crazy.
just in general, right? You don't want those guys fighting anywhere else in general.
Right,
Like
exactly.
if they're a star and you get to capitalize on their first fight being on your platform. Imagine HS goes over there and someone knocks him the fuck out. And it's like, all right, well,
Yeah, it's over.
sorry. You main eventer, not no more. Whatever.
Yeah.
But also, did you hear what he said in the middle there? Listen to this.
Misfits also said they told someone from Misfits also said, yo, Tav, Adin should stream the prelims. Like, fuck out of here. Sorry.
Adin should stream the prelims,
Okay, you're trying to get him involved, trying to scoop him up.
trying to eliminate the competition before it begins. And
Yes.
listen, again,
Smart move. Good
solid
right
move.
there.
Solid move. But
There you
Aiden's
go.
also in the right to be like, nah, fam.
This is great. This is excellent. This is perfect for the storyline. This is what we
Amazing.
need.
Now, here's the other thing. He keeps saying someone from Misfits. Now, let's go Investigator Wade here, okay? Someone from Misfits. I got the glasses on already. Spoke to Tav. We know who Tav
Yep.
is.
Yes, sir.
And he's also apparently taken a management role with Adin in some way.
Yeah, because Tav knows everybody. That's
Tav
why.
has got all the connections, right? Knows everybody.
knows everybody.
Now, do you remember back when they were doing the Prime card and they wanted to have KSI on Adin's stream. Remember, it was KSI and Tommy Fury on Adin's stream, right?
Yes.
Do you remember Adin, while the stream's going on, the chat is like, get Jake Paul. And he's like, oh, should I get Jake? And they bring Jake in.
Yes.
Remember, it was like a little 4-screen deal. Adin was like, take your shirt off.
Yeah.
But
that's right.
Jake was in, and then he got bounced. He got kicked.
Yep.
And do you remember what was said from Jake's side? He was like, yo, your boy Tav, your manager, I don't know if he said Tav, but Tav said that KSI's manager told him to remove Jake or KSI was bouncing. Okay, they pulled KSI out. Here's the connection. KSI's manager has already spoken with Tav before. So there's a little bit of a connection. It seems to me like Mams is the one talking to Tav.
That would make sense.
It's the only person, right? You're not going to have Callie Sauerland talking to Adin Ross's team.
No.
So that also means, at least to me, that Mams is the one having these communications, knowing what's going on over at Adin's thing, and it's probably the same guy, which again, rightfully so, telling the guys not to go fight over there.
Of course.
So what it seems to me like, I'm making this final point, is that Adin knows who it is, and there's already a little bit of beef started there on Adin's side.
Oh, this is what we want, dude. Promoter beef.
Not that Mams is doing anything wrong. He's doing business.
No, he's supposed to.
But you're talking to a streamer.
He's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing. Yes,
you're talking to a streamer. And obviously, Adin's over here, fuck out of here with that. They scared. It ain't business to him now. Now it's personal.
Yep.
And this has got to be highlighted more, at least, as a shit stirrer like I am.
Mm-hmm.
I think there needs to be a little bit of the pot stir. Ain't no, let people are like, oh, friendly competition. Listen, we were on Kingpin's side when shit was going down. It wasn't friendly competition, fam. It was not.
No, it wasn't. It was not friendly at all.
That was behind the scenes warfare.
Ops everywhere.
Behind the scenes warfare, bro. But
ops everywhere.
No, but at the same time, we knew what it was. They knew what it was.
Yeah.
And that was what, at least, for a little bit there, for a very, very short period there, was a little bit interesting about the scene, this competition, Kingpin versus, like, what's going to happen over there, what's going to happen over here. You know what I'm saying? The tournament here.
Now, it's not Adin versus Misfits. It's going to be the power of Adin Ross versus the power of KSI.
Well, that's funny you said that. Look at this.
Prime, and you got the sponsors to back him. He got the names to back him. Right? We got everything we need to compete with the big dogs.
Well, this is the thing.
Yes,
Bunch posted it.
Yes, JJ.
KSI, 34 seconds, 9 minutes after it was posted, said, ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay, hey, let the games begin. Again, right now as it sits, you could compare this if we're talking like wrestling, like pro wrestling. You could say this is WWE as Misfits to, what do you call it? Brand Risk Promotions is AEW. Yeah. Right? The smaller promotion, kickstarting, no pun intended. But there's something there. If we had to do this, fan base wise, who is the bigger?
Bro, the thing is the connect with Adin, right? He's this is on like this. We talk about community.
Yep.
JJ, right, had the YouTube community and obviously the UK community, but obviously we brought the YouTube community because it's YouTube boxing.
Right.
Now, this whole streamer community, that's gonna be Adin Ross's squad.
100%, and like,
bro,
massively,
massive, and then the connections that he has with like
Kai Cenat, Speed,
like of course those streamers, right? And then Kyle, Speed obviously has a little beef with JJ, so there you go. This is gonna be Speed.
This is what I'm saying too. Like, imagine how many times have we sat here on this show and said, who would be a big name? And the two we keep rattling off, Kai Cenat and Speed. Those boys are like that with Adin Ross.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think also with the fan base, the American of like hip hop culture, that they know in the American fan base, you have an opportunity to, like, Jake and Logan never had that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
they had like a YouTube following when they were younger and they were popular.
Yeah.
But like the people that want to be on Adin Ross's stream, like the amount of people that are big names that get that kind of coverage, that would want to get involved with this American-based, YouTube boxer thing. Adin Ross, the Kais, and the Speeds are the guys to do it.
Bro, we were going to do a separate video on this, but we just saw this clip come out tonight. Adin's streaming right now. And this was a clip that just came out.
Right now?
This is like 2 seconds ago from Jamal Charlo. Not 2 seconds ago, but
yes.
Earlier tonight.
Yes.
Jamal Charlo is calling Adin Ross, and here's what was said.
Hey, throw me and my boy the bag and we straight, you know what I mean?
How much?
Shit, how much you charging?
Yeah.
How much you charging? No.
That's me calling Adin, trying to get you and me to commentate.
Jamal, you're the one charging here. But essentially, Jamal Charlo is wanting to commentate his event, but he's wanting to get a bag for it. But still, these are the people talking.
Want to talk about dangerous? We're talking about professional boxers. Big name professional boxers asking if they can be a part of it. Be a part of the influencer boxing stuff. Excuse me?
Gervonta Davis.
Yes.
Jake. He called Jake last week and was like, yo, could you want to come do this?
Andre Berto out here being
Andre
the referee.
Berto was in there.
The ref.
Last week.
Yeah, bro.
I fumbled the bag, dog.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I've never paid anyone to commentate. It's really just out of love. So I didn't really think.
I know, but like this right here gonna get this guy right here gonna take it up.
Andre just came on and commentated, and he did out of love. I didn't really pay. So, and I even had Gervonta, Haney, Ryan. They all wanna fuck.
I'm not Gervonta. I'm not Andre. I'm like
bro.
It's bigger than that.
Yeah, I feel you. All right. Well, look, I'll tell you, bro. We'll chop it off camera. We'll figure something out.
The way Adin,
what do you say?
Bro, the way Adin just goes, he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna be different." He's like, "Yeah, but I just had."
He just
Berto.
rattled them off too. He was like Berto
saying but I just had somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Berto just came and did it out of love. I got Ryan wanting to do it. Got Devin wanting to do it. Got Gervonta wanting to do it, dude.
Which is crazy.
First off, terrible look for Jamal Charlo. Not because
terrible.
If he asked if Adin asked him to do it, then you could be like, yo, just for my services, for me taking time away from camp, whatever it is, then this is what it would cost to have that happen. But for him to call him and tell him to pay him to come do that,
call him and then publicly try to negotiate in that way is terrible.
It's awful. Look, it was terrible. Sad. They said it was a drunk call too. That makes it even worse. But here's the thing.
Oh man,
there is not a strong U.S. audience yet for influencer boxing.
Not like the UK has.
No, not even close to the stranglehold.
Not even close.
And this is the thing. Misfits has a stranglehold on the UK.
Yep.
This. It's a vice grip, right?
Yeah.
For good reason. KSI, you know what I'm saying? They got the names.
Of course.
And even some of the American YouTubers are bigger over there because of it. Me included. Look at my audience. You know what I'm saying?
Even me, dude. If I get noticed more in the UK than I do here.
Bro, it's
I walk in the streets in the UK. It's like, yo, Sensei.
You walk in the streets over here, it's like, move out of the way, dude. It's like, fuck out of here, bro. But
I'm just a karate guy out here. That's funny, though.
This is the thing, man. Adin in Miami. It's almost an untapped market. Misfits hasn't been to Florida yet.
That's right.
This is a big deal, man. Again, it's not anywhere close to competition yet because...
No, but the potential is there.
And here's the other thing. The potential is massively there, and this could ramp up quickly. Adin didn't even do any of this stuff before a month ago.
Right. It's
1 month we've done this. 1 or 2 months. Excuse me, 2 months.
I said you never know. All it takes is something out of the blue.
2 months and we're already starting to talk. It's crazy, dude. What are we going to be if a year? If like you said, if he's actually consistent with it. That's a big part of it. If he's actually consistent
of course.
And he can get names too. That's another thing we're not talking about. To be fair, Adin has done this without any names so far.
I know, and he's got the money, which is a big part of it.
And he's brought on a bunch of the...
Why did Kingpin not work?
Yeah, well, they had money that was just a very, very misused and lack of understanding how to use the funds they had.
Yeah, no, but we're talking about money to lose.
Yeah, no, he's got money to lose.
Adin freaking loses an entire event.
They just lost $2 million to Cardi. to walk on stream, throw the deuce.
But I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. He loses an entire what it costs to pay an entire event. He loses that like gambling every other day.
The guy was down. Yeah, Adin dropped.
So
like
what are we set? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we talk
we're
about
playing
potential,
around.
it's not like we don't need to take the safe route.
No, and you don't need to take time either.
We can throw money at something and afford a hit, and those are the people are dangerous.
And what's dangerous about Adin, if it actually works, is they're doing it with no names right now.
Yeah.
Like there's not a big, like the last main event, King said that's a pretty big name in YouTube. And then
Yeah.
Deshaun Frost is like DDG's guy.
Right, exactly.
But DDG is now associated with him. He was there.
Yep.
A lot of the US YouTubers being there.
And then all it takes is a couple other
How about
fighters
this,
who are
by the
already
way?
known and say, you know what? Let me get over there. Aiden's offering the bag,
How about this? Did you see Dean the Great started his Street Fight series back this week?
Yep.
Dude, 10K concurrent viewers.
Yeah, I saw that.
I know he's Misfits guy. I'm not putting it out there, but he's streaming on Kick. What if Aiden's like, yo, let's do a crossover?
Yeah, bro.
Dean
Money
Fitz
talks.
versus,
Money talks.
and he could just slap it on the table. Cool. Here's whatever number. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the last thing I want to say about this, but it's super interesting to me. You remember when we were talking about like the Kingpin events and why, pay-per-view was so important? Because there was zero advertisement, right?
Oh, man. No.
It was nothing. There was nothing
Come on.
there. We were all
walked
confused.
in, I went, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know how this is going to work at all, bro.
So the one thing that myself, and I've heard other people that have experience, Keemstar's talked about this, Liam Chivers has kind of hinted at this. How could you get around pay-per-view as, let's be honest, pay-per-view being a bit of a dying breed unless you're like the UFC?
Yep.
How are you able to get around it and still potentially be profitable? And the one thing that we all have kind of said, or at least is kind of being floated out there, is live streaming these events, but, having a big sponsor behind said events. Sponsorship, right?
Freaking network TV, dude. Cable
Something.
television.
Yeah.
What do you think? That's how, free to watch.
Yeah,
free to buy cable.
You got to buy the cable
free to
package,
it,
but
right. But essentially, the sponsors, the ads are paying for everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's definitely doable, dude.
here's the thing.
The numbers are crazy.
One of the things that was a big issue is YouTube does not support, after the Logan and KSI fight, they don't really support showing live fighting unless it's like professional Matchroom, DAZN.
Right.
They're not really big supporters of showing for
Right.
ad revenue base,
Yeah.
even sanctioned events, but some that are white collar or whatever it is. They're not really supportive of that.
Yep.
Kick is.
Yeah, they are.
So now you have a platform that'll support you, money from that platform to support you, and also the potential for other sponsors. When I was in that warehouse, they had
the platform part is really the
it's the breakthrough. Twitch wouldn't do it either.
Yeah, it is.
Twitch won't do that.
Right. No.
But Kick will.
Yeah.
And when I was down there in that warehouse, they had these waters, and I don't know if they were sponsored or not, but they were like these cans of water. It's the cans they be using to they're like giving them to the fighters in between rounds. But they had these cans of water, and they had stacks of them. And I'm assuming that could be, what I'm saying? There's so many opportunities, hydration sponsor, whatever.
Yep.
The only things that stand in the way of Adin here are, if he really wants to take this seriously, sanctioning from the Florida Athletic Commission.
Yep.
Venue, right? If you could save on venue by doing it in a warehouse, but you also could make money by doing it in a venue.
Bro, if they do a venue, that thing's going to get packed. Quick.
Miami. I don't know. I wouldn't go like a stadium, but I would go, somewhere.
No. Yep.
Somewhere small, little 2,000 to 3,000 seat arena. If you really wanted to do that, maybe even less, maybe 1,000, 500, whatever.
Yeah.
But you do that and you gradually build. So now you're getting ticket sales, a gate. You're not doing pay-per-view, but you're loading sponsorship up. You have commentators like you and I or whoever talking about, hey, tonight's fights are brought to you by whatever.
Yep.
And then you're also plugging Kick. You're also plugging Stake. And it's all this big circular thing that potentially can if it makes dollars, make sense.
Yeah.
So
Adin, I feel like the one thing though, Aiden's gonna have to get the right team because he's obviously
that's a big point.
This business is foreign. If he gets it's crazy, but like one or two people can make or break this. If he gets the wrong people in charge of things that are making the moves in terms of structuring events and the sanctioning bodies and dealing with commission, it could be over like this.
You need a guy that's worked. I hate to say, you don't want a guy that's like super, super old school, but you need a boxing guy, not a boxing, coach. You need a boxing business guy. You need a Callie Sauerland, but U.S. version. You need someone working with a local promotion or even something maybe a little bit bigger here in the U.S.
A big part.
You know what I'm saying? You might need a guy that's worked nationally.
Yep.
And then on the other side of it, like you got your boxing guy that's going to help with, getting sanctioning, getting the right team, right referees, right judges, drug testing, all that. On the other side of that, you need the boxing business guy, the promoter, the Callie Sauerland, the guy that's going to be able to book venues.
Yep.
Right? On the save the dates. Find the right venues for the market audience you want. And honestly, on the promotion side, that's where Adin's strength, I think, shines through. It's why KSI has been able to be so successful, right?
That's right.
You know your base better than anyone.
You got that foundation. You just get the right people around you, you're good.
I'm telling you, man,
it can happen. It can happen.
It can happen. It's very, very subtle and slow right now, and we may be putting shining a brighter light on it than maybe is even noticeable to people. But keep your eye on this. He's got an event coming up in April. Misfits has an event coming up in April.
Let's go.
What if they say, "Hey, listen, yours ain't pay-per-view, even though DAZN is 20. It's a subscription base, so that's that."
Yeah.
If I'm Adin, you don't listen. Here's the thing: you don't go right in and take the freaking sword out and try to slash the Titan by the neck.
No,
you just stab him in the calf, right? You stab him in the shin. You take little swipes at the feet. You know what I'm saying? You take a little swipe at the knees there, a little shot down there, and just, hey, listen, we're here. You know what I mean? One of those. And I would do it like this. I would say, hey, listen, kind of tease it, whatever, and then really build your whatever you're going to do in April. And say the 1 month we went head to head, hopefully, if they do well, whatever, this is what we did. What'd y'all do? Yeah. This is what we did with promotion. What'd y'all do? You know what I mean? Do one of those, and then when you start getting the attention of them, right? When they start taking you seriously, everybody else will as well. So it's gonna be fun to watch.
Potential is there. It's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be fun to watch. But
a new player,
player number 2 has joined. Comment section, you let us know, what do you think of Adin Ross's fight promotion? Was it Brand Risk Promotions? And also, by the way, you want to know another guy? I didn't even think about this. Hold on. You want to know another guy that Adin Ross could talk to about all of this?
Drake?
I mean, yeah, Drake won. How about his buddy Dana White?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
And I know that Prime is a sponsor of the UFC.
Yep.
But they're not playing, but KSI, Logan Paul, and Mams aren't playing poker with Dana every time he goes to Vegas. They're not hanging out with Power Slap, and Dana's talking about, we had Speed and Kai and Adin in here tonight.
I'm telling you, bro.
Dude, you start getting those kind of guys? Who's a better promoter in the fight business than Dana White? Imagine he wants to come down and just help out or be seen over there. Imagine he just wants to come and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Woo-wee. Again, this is the U.S. audience base. It's a little different.
Yep.
But Dayton's got a lot of connections. So we'll see, man. Comment section. Let us know what happens with this potential, not necessarily, it's not there yet, but potential rivalry between Adin Ross and Misfits Boxing, or maybe more specifically, Adin Ross and KSI. Don't have those answers, but guess we'll find out.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs.